when you're coming, you're telling to everybody. You're spreading everything, right? So Dhanu Rashi is kind of like straight. Like for you, straight. You, Mithuna will be like, all the people. So that is.
But if you're communicating by written, documenting,
expression.
it's more orderly though, right? No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're to everybody. It's kind of one to many like that.
What's the negative?
No, it could be.
Media like.
Negative is disorder, chaotic. That's the negative of Mithuna's negative is that. I mean, this is of the many things I'm telling you. This is act.
Yeah.
Settle down. This is express. So one word to remember what each Rashi is, but that is many things. But that's
Liberals
huh?
more liberal point of view.
Mithuna is
Not conservative at all.
not conservative at all.
Not what?
Not conservative.
They're not conservative. They're very
Conservative.
They are very open.
Oh, open.
Very open. Yeah, very open
And
minded.
that's why I keep saying that you get what you see. That's all.
So that is the characteristic of Mithuna. Right? Now next. So any graha that goes there will have the energy of Mithuna, communication and all of those things that's there. Mithuna is also party.
Oh.
Party, right?
Yes.
Party.
I agree that part.
It's okay. So, Mithuna is also party, right? When you say liberal,
Yes.
it's like talking, laughing, partying, all of
Yeah.
those things come here.
Yeah.
That's what Mithuna is like that.
I should do that more.
Clubbing is here.
But if you are not doing that, that means you may.
At least I know the personality what I have. I'm supposed to do it.
Yeah, no. It might see Chandra being in Mithuna is how you see the world that way. But then the partying is your Lagnadipati should be there. There should be a lot of it. So what I'm telling you is this house has that energy.
Dominant.
Let's say if you have 4 grahas there, that means you will be chaotic, party and expression and all of those things will dominate you.
I have 2 of them.
What do you have? Moon and
Guru.
Guru is there. So Guru is not good there. So it's like taking Swamiji into one club. He will be like what? He will be like this. Swamiji needs to be in Dhanu Rashi. This is the temple. So you are taking the temple Swamiji to club.
You messed up my record. Just opposite.
See, that's what this is. Rahu is exalted here. Ucha here. Ucha
I
Rahu is
have
here.
Rahu there.
You have Rahu there? Good. Then, that means Rahu is powerful. See, where Rahu is
I don't
powerful.
like partying.
No, it doesn't mean it. But your thing is Mesha Rashi.
Mesha Rashi,
That's the third. That's fine.
What does moon do there?
Moon is how you feel, how you see the world. So this house is how you see the world. Right? That's the moon is the filter through which you see the world. Chandrama manaso jataha. So manas, how our manas works, how we see, how do we see the world? We have indriya, manas to atma. Right? The filter that is there is manas. So that manas is this one. In Kathopanishad, the indriyas are the horses. The manas is pragraha, right? The reins. That is what reins is. So what are the reins and where you're taking it? It could be karmendriya and jnanendriya. How we express, how you know the world. Everything is the moon in the Mithun Rashi. Right? Okay, Mithuna is good. Kataka Rashi. So who is anybody that here or who you know?
My husband is Kataka Rashi.
Kataka Rashi. Good combination. So see, Kataka Rashi is the energy of heart. Right? Kataka Rashi is the natural mother. So think of mother. So this is one kind of mother. This is like putting food, extended family. This is nurture. This is the motherly love, heart. This is where the heart is. When we go to Bhava, I'll explain how that works. But this is where heart is. Emotions. So this is what is this? What is the one word for energies in the Mesha?
Act.
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 Settle.
Settle.
Communicate.
Express.
Emotion.
And
Feel. Feel. Right? So Kataka feels. Kataka is a feel. So what about your husband?
Yeah, it's like that.
He's like that? See, yeah.
Feels like that.
It's captured in the video. So it's cool. So that means Mesha act,
Act.
go first.
Yeah.
He'll be like,
I didn't make breakfast today.
He probably made it.
yeah. So they are the ones that have heart. They go hard first. They go hard first. The people that go hard first, they are here. That's. So this is the heart, love, and not just love. It's a nurture. That nurture energy is in this one. Very, very important. Who is the most at home here? Guru. Guru is best here. So Guru is best here. Which also tells you
Guru is what?
best. I'll
Oh.
we'll go through the Ucha, Nicha and all that. But Guru loves this house. Because this house has the energy of nurture and heart. So Guru is heart. So Jnana, if it doesn't touch the heart, is not Jnana. It's information. So Guru, the Lord of wisdom, if he is exalted here, it means what? True wisdom touches where?
Heart.
It's not here. It's heart. So Joyothishya as a sadhana, as understanding philosophy, that is where it comes. That if there is no heart, there is no wisdom. Wisdom is where heart is. Right? But also what is the negative?
Emotional.
Emotion. Too much emotion. Feeling. That is the negative. Always feeling. They're not acting. That is. So this is the balance, right? Mesha and
They talk about the fourth house, very important house. What is its importance?
we'll go through that.
Okay.
All of that comes under bhava. So we are still doing what Rashi, what energies are there in each of the houses.
Correct.
Right? So we're doing. So 4 is good, right? Act, settle, express, feel.
Feel. Okay.
What is this? After Kataka.
Simha.
Simha. Simha means what?
Throne.
Lead.
Lead.
Rule.
Rule.
So this is, so what is here?
If sun is there, then it's good.
Dominance.
No, sun is that it's good, but
Leader.
leadership, right? This is where aham will come, right? Me, I will come. So this is the guy that authority, that expresses. That's very positive, right? They show authority, leadership, authority, all of that energy. That is all in Simha Rashi. Simha Rashi is the leadership. It's I lead, I rule. Rule is here. Just like Mesha, it is I act, solo backpacking in Europe. That is this guy. This is I rule. Me, nobody else. Right? There's only one king. We're not the king of team. Rule by teams is not there. So this is this democracy? No.
Autocracy.
This is monarchy. Yeah.
Monarchy.
Monarchy.
So all rulers are Simha Rashi, so say are
No, the sun will be there. Some
Something.
without sun, there is no leader. From a small leader to the biggest king, you will need to have sun. Without a strong sun, you cannot be leader.
So Trump may be there.
100% there will be. I've seen in the chart, but I don't know if it's his, but yeah. But he's Rahu is there. Right? So this one is the energy of leadership, rule, authority. So when you think of Simha, you think of authority. Think of authority.
That's pretty clear.
Presence.
lion is the king.
If some
of the jungle.
lion is the king, yeah, that is Simha, right?
Like a jungle, right?
So somebody is, if the presence is there, there's
Yeah.
that Gambhirya,
Yeah, yeah.
that is Simha.
And it might be good authority or bad.
But yeah, it could be anything.
Depending on
So
other.
negative, right? Negative of authority is what?
Commanding,
Yeah, it's a
Dominance
You know,
of-
dominance is a bad thing, right?
So that is a bad thing.
Yes.
But it's still authority.
Authority, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
I have a question.
yes,
If somebody is Simharasi
yes,
and they are authoritative from the beginning,
yes, it's ingrained. Ah.
If they marry and the person has something else across and their authority, what they are naturally goes down, or the effect of the other persons?
In marriage, there is an effect. But when you're born with, let's say, moon in Simha means you see the world in terms of authority. So these are the people that see the world in terms of power. Am I dominant? Are they dominant? How is the dynamics of this power dynamics in the world? So that's the filter of where, if the moon is there, that's the filter. See, we are only talking about the moon being there, but any graha can be there. So any graha can be there, any bhava can be.
Because I've seen people who were dominant, so much dominant when they are young,
Yeah.
and then suddenly after marriage or
Yeah. So that means growing up, the Surya was very strong. Then the Shani came. So maybe the Dasha and all of those things will be. Because it's not, see, this is only what you have come with. How this is going to deliver, the timeline is the Dasha Bhukti. So this is not, this is, the DNA is there. But which one is expressing when? That is, sometimes the dominance will express first. Then, then it becomes like, you lose that dominance. Sometimes dominance is not there in the beginning. After marriage, the wife will become dominant. So that is there. You're recording all this stuff. I have to come here in a couple of other times. So anyway, so anybody Simha Rashi here? Somebody said Simha Rashi? Nobody. Oh, you're Simha Rashi? I see, you look like a dominating. Yeah. So that is true. Simha, you have that. You look at the world in terms of power.
I won't be able to. Not really. Yeah.
No, okay. Yeah. If it
But
is.
he is the eldest son,
Ah,
so he is leading his family in a way. He's
in a
setting
natural
the-
way, there is a leadership somewhere there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all his brothers look up to him. So
Simha, already Simha is there. Singham.
Singham. Ah.
Singham.
Singham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So that Simha is there. Next, what is the next one?
Kanya.
Kanya Rashi. Any Kanya Rashi here?
My daughters.
Kanya Rashi, right? So Kanya Rashi, that's the sixth Rashi. Kanya is what is the energy of Kanya?
Feminine.
Yeah, it's feminine. Again, there's masculine, feminine, masculine. This masculine, it's like when we come to the next part of dividing the Rashis in groups, I'll come to that. But just Kanya Rashi, what kind of energy is there in Kanya? For any graha that comes there,
Yeah.
what kind of energy is there for Kanya? So Kanya, see, this is expressing, communicating everything, right?
Right.
Kanya is the analyst.
Oh.
They will analyze it to the core. These are the people that analyze, will never act. Right? So you act. Kanya will not act.
That's my younger one.
Kanya?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you give anything, all, logical, people who are very logical thinking, everything. They will slice and dice and do all kind of
My
analysis.
son is also Kanya and he is exactly like that.
Ah.
Every single word.
When it comes to acting, they will not act. So this Kanya this is where Buddha gets exalted. That means they have the greatest of brains. Very intellectual, very analytical, very, very engineering kind of brain. What about your daughter?
She is intellectual. You're right.
Okay.
She acts only at the last minute.
Yeah, you need a lot of pressure
Yeah.
to make them act, right? So this is not like this. Mesha is, let's go, let's do it. But Kanya is, let's analyze. I want to understand what's the best time to do this, that one.
They become good mantris, I guess, right?
Ah,
To give suggestions.
suggestion, that they'll do that, suggestion, right? But again, this is the actual, Yoda is here, right? I told you, where is Yoda? Yoda is here. So when we look at the six energies, you'll see the genius of Zodiac. Parashara, the system that he has created is genius. And we'll see when we come to Bhava, you will see how the relationship is just amazing, the understanding, because the everything is numbers, and you'll see that next when you come to bhava. I'm just giving you the energy, then we'll come to bhava, which is numbers. Okay, so Kanya is like that. Then Tula. Anybody in Tula? Swati, Chitra, Swati, Vishakha.
My mother-in-law is Tula.
Tula Rashi. So Tula. Now we have, so I said there are 6 energies and then 6 complex. So 6 outward, 6 inward. So basically 6. There are 6 energies: energy of expression, energy of settling, energy of communication. I mean, this energy of action, settling down, expression, feel,
Authority.
rule, analyze. That's it. There are 6 energies, that's it.
Oh.
Now everything is a complement. So this is the opposite of this. This is the opposite of this. This is the 7th house. So there are 6. And then 7th is a complement of 1st. 8th is complement of 2nd. 9th is complement like that. So it's now you need to take each of them as a complement. Now this one is saying what? You come or not, I am going. That is her. Tula means what? What is Tula saying?
Balance.
Tula.
Balance.
Oh.
Tula is a diplomat. Oh, let's bring everybody together. Let's negotiate. These are the greatest negotiators. If you want somebody to negotiate, if you send this Mesha guy, chaupat, nothing will happen. Right? Send Tula guy. Tula are born negotiators. Hey, somebody said, who's Tula here? Oh, your mother-in-law. Okay, I don't know. Is she a negotiator? It's like their greatest strength is to, like Sandhana, right? To bring these 2 actors together. Hey, win-win. Let's do like that kind of treaties and contracts, bringing people, building, that opinion, that kind of thing. That is Tula. Tula
You
is
also balanced.
balanced, very balanced. Which means what? This is very imbalanced. Opposite. See, what if it is plus here, it's minus here. What is plus here is minus here. This one says, head first, I'm acting. This one says, hold on, let's bring everybody. Let's take a vote. If there's a majority vote, we will go. This is vote taking. This is, I will do what I want to do. Now you see the complement?
Oh, building consensus?
Consensus.
Okay.
That is, consensus means Tula. Tula is balance. And see, Tula is where Shani is exalted. Tula is where Surya is nature. So that means for Shani what? Shani is no ahankara, everybody put your head down and work. Shani is democracy. There's no king, there's no king, there's nobody's ruler. We are all one, we are all the same. That thinking comes from this one. Taratamya thinking comes from here. Ravi is exalted here. Shani is Nicha here. This is authority, right? I will do it. Power of action, power of authority. That's all in Mesha. Surya is there. Shani, this is like king comes first. Then next others come. Shani doesn't work in hierarchies. Surya is the Lord in hierarchies. Like king first, my word happens, and then others. So that is this. So even if you're looking at political systems, democracy is ruled by Tula. And then the monarchies are ruled by Mesha or Agni Tattva actually. So Mesha, Simha and Dhanu. So these are, we'll look at that, the triad of this one. But that's what it is. So think 6 and then think complement. So you don't have to remember the 12 because the 7th is the complement of 1. Right? So this is me alone. This is, hey, let's have consensus. Opposite, right? This they are opposite.
Is that the one word what you want to?
Consensus. Yeah. This is a diplomat. This is somebody that brings people together and all of that. That's
So when you say complement, you also mean opposite. So they complement because they're totally.
You're opposite. Yeah. It's a complementing opposite.
Okay.
You also mentioned in the Vrishabha that quality is also to bring people together.
No, this is a treaty. This is consensus building. This is bringing the family to eat food.
Right.
Not the same. Right?
But kind of, you are trying
It's
to
not the
bring together to achieve an objective, right?
No, it's like, hey, let's all get together.
Let's
have
all get
lunch.
together, yeah.
This is like, hey,
Even if
let's
it's-
build a consensus for something.
Stop.
This is not consensus.
It's settling down.
Yeah. But again, in a way, you are right in the sense that these two are both ruled by the same graha.
Compatible.
It's the same graha that rules these two, but they are two different domains. It's not the same.
My wife is Tula.
Huh? You're Tula,
My wife,
and you are
Prashava.
Rishabhatula, right? So that's both are. You are one kind of
Yeah.
bringing together. She is another kind of. So it's good. Your whole family will have like different kinds of bringing together, right? Yes. Yeah.
Expenses.
Yeah. Huh? It's-
So when you said that Shani is exalted in
No, we'll do that because I was just giving it. When we come to Bhava and then the Grahas, the rulers, then it makes more sense. So this one, what is the next one?
Vrishchika.
Vrishika.
Vrishchika. So Vrishchika is Scorpio, right? And what is the complement of this? This is bringing everybody together. Food. This is opposite of that.
Detachment.
So this is called as Smashana Shanti. Nobody is there. It is completely desolated. So Vrishchika is desolated. Vrishchika has nothing there. I mean, there's no food. Chandra is Nicha here. Chandra is exalted here. And Chandra is happy, that means there's food, family, everything is happy, everybody, children are running and all. That is the energy of Vrishabha. Vrishchika, that is not there. They're like
Deserted.
desert. Not desert, but desolate. It's like nothing is there. No, like kind of desert because this is full of water.
Yeah,
There's no water here.
correct.
It's
I mean,
it's a desert.
Isolated.
Deserted, isolated.
Yeah.
But these are the people that are inch wide and mile deep.
Very
You give,
introverted.
give something, they will go research and then get to the bottom of it, and so these are the scientists. Vrishchika has the energy of getting deep into things. But it's also natural death, house of death. This is living, this is life, alive, this is death.
So what do you mean?
What is that?
I don't understand.
House of death.
Okay.
House of death.
The energy of death will be there. That's why this is the natural smashana, as in this is a cremation ground. There's
Why do
nothing
you say
there.
that? I don't understand.
That is natural. That's how it is told.
No,
Why?
but why is it called Smashana there? Nothing.
That means there's nothing there. It's a
Oh.
house of death. There is death there. There is nobody there.
Uh-huh.
Nobody's relative there.
Oh.
Right? It's like, that's it. So just like Mesha is an individual, but here is also it's an individual.
Uh-huh.
Right? It's like there's no getting together. There's no,
Oh,
it's like
okay.
no connection, nothing. So that is the energy that's there. So any planet there, if you have moon there, basically you see the world that way. Your tendency is to be. It's usually outside society. Moon is society. Moon is bringing people together. This is like people that sit by themselves, but they can research, they can do a lot of these things.
Okay.
But you cannot bring them in a team. Like let's say if you are managing a team, Vrishchika will be very hard to integrate in the team.
Okay.
These are like, there might be like very high achievers. Better to let them just work by themselves, right? So it's like
They are by themselves.
yeah, they are very good by themselves. Don't try to kind of bring them to the team and you don't want to do that. That kind of thing, right? So Vrishchika is like they have the ability to go spies, researchers. All of these they fall under Vrishchika. Vrishchika is very deep, very deep. But also, see in Rig Veda, and somebody was asking me, last week. We were doing one event. See, in the Veda, Aditi has how many sons? How many? What did we say here? Aditya, how many Adityas are there?
12.
But Rig Veda, it's not 12. How many of them are there?
10.
10.
11.
No, that's a Rudra. Ekadash Rudra.
None.
8.
8.
Aditi had 8 sons. Go to Rigveda, in the Riks dedicated to Aditi, Aditi will have 8 sons. Okay? And I'll tell you why it is. It's not like Europeans when they looked at this, oh, this is a development, it's an evolution. So first they had 8 and then they became 12 and all, it modified and, Indian civilization. From Vedic to Hindu, popular Puranic Hinduism, all these were added. That's not what it is. So, this is creation, this is death. Between these is 8 Rashis. Your life is captured in 8 Rashis. That's it.
Oh.
Right? So if you look at Romans, I said Romans used to worship Mitra. They call it Mithraism or something, but they used to worship Mitra, sun god. And one of the icons, the motif was a broken egg from which sun is coming out. Egg broken, sun is coming out. Now, there is a story in Purana where Aditi's 8th son, she thought was dead. That Aditya was dead. So that egg will come out and she thinks it's dead. But then from that dead egg, Aditya will come. So he is what? Mruta Anda. Dead egg. Martanda.
Oh.
Martanda is the dead egg. This is the Martanda. So 8th, so these are all kind of motifs, right? You cannot just literally take all of these things. See, he's saying that this is where the creation is happening. This is where the dead egg of Aditi, 8th son of Aditi, Martanda. So Mruta Anda is Martanda. So that means from this one to here is all of life captured. That is the reason in the Aditi Riks in the Rigveda, Aditi is mentioned as with 8 sons because 8 Adityas are what our life is. There's 8 Adityas. Then 4 will come. Vamana will come later on. But then the total is what governs from your birth to death is 8, not 12. Right? This is very important. Very, very important. And this connects. So Romans used to have that same motive, and the Rigveda talks about Aditi's dead egg, Martanda. So when you hear the Martanda temple, what is that Martha Anda? Mruta Anda. Dead egg. She thinks it's dead. And then the Aditya emerges from that, and that Aditya is Martanda. Right? Good?
So what's the one word you want us to remember for that? Desolate?
Death.
You cannot say that.
Isolated, deserted.
Deep.
Huh?
Deep.
Out.
Yeah. So this is Sandhi, which is a consensus. This is deep, depth, lot of depth. This is the guy that if you want research done in your team, that's the person that will do the research. Mithuna, he will be like, let's do this, let's do like that. And then this is the actual guy that will work for him.
That's my wife actually.
Oh,
But it's the other way in the family there.
like she was saying, it's probably something strange.
She has the ideas, I'm the executor.
Executors, you express and exert. Yeah. But
Yeah,
they have very deep ideas.
Yeah, she has deep
Yeah.
ideas. I can believe that.
They have, yeah. Okay, what is next one? Dhanur Rashi, right? So Dhanur Rashi is what? Ninth, right? So Dhanur, very important. 9th is very important because 9th is Dharma, Dharmasthana. Dhanur Rashi is Dharmasthana. Who is the Dhanu here? Rama, Kodanda Rama. That is the Rama here. That is Dhanu. Right? So basically what it is then, Dhanu means what? Warrior. It's a warrior. So Dharma is here, order. So this has the energy of what? Police, army, judge. Anything that establishes order
Mhm.
That is in Dhanu Rashi. So that means this is the complement of what I said, chaos. Why did I say chaos here?
Oh,
Because it's opposite of this.
correct.
This is judging. This is like it's okay. Anybody else? Like I think you mentioned liberal, right?
Yeah.
That's opposite of this. This is
Very
conservative.
conservative.
This is liberal. Like that. This is Texas. This is California. Right? So that's what it is. So this Dhanu Rashi is again, ninth is very important. Ninth is dharma, right? So Dhanur Masa is the ninth month, right? And then Margashira Masa, ninth lunar month. Masanam Margashirsha. Right? Gita it says, Krishna says, the lunar month of Margashirsha is for me. And then the same thing, the solar ninth month is Dhanur Masa. So this is the month of worship. Dharma is there, Daiva is there, everything is here in Dhanu Rashi. So Dhanu Rashi people, straight, no chaos, right? Just let's do it this way. This is ethical way to do it. That's what Dhanu Rashi thinks. But this is dharma, so it's not part of life.
If somebody is born in Dhanu
Ah,
Nakshatra,
Dhanu Rashi.
that Rashi, they are supposed to be Dharmeshwar
No, they will be orderly.
order.
Orderly. That is dharma and all. There's so many other factors. Like if you have Rahu there and you're born in that Rashi. So, but what it means that the way you think about the world is very orderly. It's very ordered.
It has to be.
That is what Dhanu is. The energy of Dhanu is order. It's an established order. The energy of Mithuna is disorder. It's chaos. It's everything. Right. So that's the thing.
Right.
So you said you are Mula, no?
Mula.
Mula Nakshatra Dhanu Rashi. See, the Mula Nakshatra is it's Nirmolana. That means you uproot things, as in you go to the depth and want to find out, right? So that is how expect Nirati. So Nirati rules that the Nakshatra. So what Nirati does is going to the deep depth. Mula is also and I put that in GIA. So it's called, this is in astronomy, it's called Sagittarius B constellation. That's where this one is there. What is that? What do you call that? Dark, black hole. So there's a black hole here. And so just like Earth and all the other grahas go around Sun, all of the solar system and all of the constellations are actually going around the galaxy. So this is the galaxy center. And they call it Mula. So, it's not something you can measure. Right? So Sagittarius B is where the black hole is, and around that all of the constellations are going around. All the constellations in the galaxy are going around Mula. So Mula is the base of the whole nakshatra constellations. Mula is like the sun of all the nakshatras, like that.
Okay.
Like sun is the center of all the grahas, Mula is the center of all the nakshatras. All the nakshatras are going around it. It's a galaxy center. Okay? So this, again, life is finished here. You're born, you're dead, that's it. This is dharma. The dharma we follow or not follow, that is here. This is next. What comes after that?
Okay.
Makara. So Makara this is the energy of head down, do. That's Shani's house. It's the labor, right? It's people that I don't want anything. Just these are people that nobody is looking or nobody is recognizing, but they are doing the hard labor, manual things, everything. That is the energy. This is the Dashmasthana, right? This is our work, our karma. Our dharma is here and our karma is here. This is the house of karma. 10th. And the giver of karma is who? Shani. Yeah, this is the house of Shani. So Makara is, Makara, and I'll explain to you when we kind of slice and dice this now. Makara is the energy of work. They are just work. It's not, let's go do it. That is the energy to start. This is energy to sustain. This is energy to sustain. They're working, whether somebody's seeing or not, they're just doing grinding. We say grind, right? This is, they're doing that's here. Good? So this is grind or karma here. Karma, 6. Then kumbha. And again, I said we should think in terms of complements. What is this complement of? Huh? What is this? You said
Heart,
this is?
head.
No, there's no heart. That means in the work it's hey, don't give excuses. Oh, something happened. This works here in Kataka, where you can ask these things, emotions. Try to bring emotion. No emotion. Go do. That's it. Grind. No emotion is here. Emotion is here. In Makara, there's no emotion. Makara is all about work. That's it. Oh, something happened. I'm feeling depressed now. Whether you're depressed or not, you're very happy. Does not matter. This says work. This is it.
It's my mom. She's like that.
Yeah. See, now we can understand, right? Now, like if you just write this down and just look at, this is the foundation. I mean, there might be modifications and all that's there, but their foundational filter, how they see or go about the world, is going to be this. That's Kumbha. So Kumbha is complement of Simha. Simha says what? Authority, right?
Yeah.
I rule. It's authority. Kumbha is a complement for that. Kumbha is everybody, right? Why is Kumbha Mela Kumbha Mela? It's a Mela. Mela means what? Mill. In Sanskrit, mill means to bring. Milana. To bring everybody together. And why did they call it Kumbha? This is Kumbha Mela. Right? When Guru comes to Kumbha Rashi, there's Kumbha Mela, the main one or something is triggered. So that when Kumbha is a Rashi of people, society, community, a network, everything, everybody and anybody and everybody, that is Kumbha. So this is everybody, common man, this is the king. They complement each other. Right? You see the genius of this. This is genius. I mean, the way, like if you go even further, you will see, my goodness, the relationship is so nice. And then finally,
Meena.
so this is also called as, Aya or Labha, what you get. And then Meena Rashi is a complement of what? Meena is a complement of Kanya. So what did I say about Kanya?
Analyze.
Slice and dice and, like it is like, you give a flower. They'll take all the leaves and they'll name the leaf and then, this is this part. That is Kanya. You give the flower to the Meena, what they do.
Action.
I love it. It's beautiful, right? So this is an ocean. Meena is an ocean. Is there ocean any demarcations, any differentiations, it's everything, right?
Takes in everything.
It takes in everything. There's no difference. It's all. So that is the moksha sthana. So Meena is the opposite energy of Kanya. Kanya says slice and dice. Kanya is thinking in the head. Kanya is intellectual. Meena has gone above intellect and now it feels from the heart. So why this is important in understanding Vedanta is my thing is, how does Joyothishya as a Vedanga help you understand Vedanta? Now, there are different schools of thought where it say Jnana gives you moksha. You don't need anything else. Like, what did we study in schools? Bhakti movement is like one footnote on the side, or they were all singing and this thing, and it's an emotion, as if it's useless thing. But if you look at what does it say? This is Mokshasthana. I'll tell you why this Mokshasthana is. Meena is Mokshasthana. Moksha is what? What element? What is there? Water. What is water? What is this ocean?
Life. That's where we came from.
Love. It is devotion. This is devotion. That means ultimately moksha is what? Devotion. You cannot say knowledge. So knowledge is here. Right? Knowledge is here. Knowledge is here. This is, you have gone beyond. Now it's like, see, this is house is ruled by Buddha. I said Buddha is a toddler. He's curious. He's asking questions. He's debating. Debate. Everything comes here. You're asking questions. You're debating. All of those things are Kanya Rashi. The compliment is what? He is so. It's all done, right? You go and talk to somebody who is very wise. Like I said, Yoda. You cannot, like, if you make logical arguments, they'll just smile and say, good for you. Learn something. That is me. So, moksha is not knowledge. Knowledge is a key to open the moksha. Moksha has to be devotion in itself. Right? At the moksha state, the devotion is itself the end goal. It's an end in itself. Right? I've done that in class many times. It's Kathopanishad. A lot of the Upanishad talks this. But in the Indian philosophical schools, there's this thing that says jnana the highest, or jnana is what we need to do. No, jnana is the path that shows you where to go. But the final thing your Rashi is telling is what? Your final dissolution is the ocean of Meena. Meena is full of devotion. Meena is devotion. So that is why, you have to kind of like look at this and then say, okay, that is the right thinking is what? Bhakti as an end in itself is moksha. That is the 12,000. That is this.
So what kind of energy it brings to someone?
So this is analyzing, right? This is kind of feeling from the heart. Right? This is very wise feeling from the heart. This is not kataka. This is like where the wisdom is, pakwa bhakti they say, right? Pakwa bhakti means knowledge is very baked. It's all you know. It's like until you know you're debating, and after you know you're like Gambhirya, right? The ocean. Like Krishna says, right, in the Gita, Krishna says you need to be apuryamana achala pratishtam samudram apaha pravishanti advat. That means be like the ocean that the desires, which is all the rivers, want to come and enter. Do not go. Do not be a kamakami. That means do not be like the other rashis where it is running after desire. If you are santushti, this is santushti. This is satisfaction. Let the desires come to you. Don't chase after desires. Be like the ocean. What Krishna says in Gita, that is exactly this. Meena is like that. Meena is a highly spiritual Rashi. Owned by Guru. Guru owns it. So Guru is a judge here. Guru is a teacher here. Right?
And it's very difficult to understand what's going on in their mind.
It's very deep. But they feel a lot, and they are very wise beyond their age. Meenakshi is, especially if the Guru is placed very well, Meenakshi is very spiritual. They have this intuitive abilities.
My old one is Meena Rashi.
Yeah, Meenakshi.
Opposite to Kanya.
Is he easy like that?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It's hard to understand.
This
what's
guy is
going
probably
on.
debating,
Younger
but
one.
he's like wise and yeah.
He will not argue much.
Not
argue
there is no arguing energy there. Right? Arguing energy is all here. There is no argument.
My elder one is also Meena,
Ah.
and his is Dhanur Lagna with Jupiter in Panchama.
Panchama is Mesha.
Mesh.
Good. We'll tell. Now Panchama, Shashta, next is that is Bhava, right? So Rashi is good, right? Let's give one word to each one. What is this?
Act.
Settle.
Express.
Heart.
Feel.
Feel.
Heart. All of the feel. And then
Rule.
Analyze.
Analyze.
Balance.
Sense.
Balance. Consensus. Deep.
Dharma.
Judge. Dharma. Order. Because order is the best word for this. Order. Grind.
Grind.
Do.
Labha.
Labha is there, but no, that becomes it's a bhava. But what energy is there in Kumbha?
Everyone.
Community, common people, right? Community. And then
Moksha.
Spiritual.
spiritual, moksha, all of this.
So for Kumbha, it's
Wisdom.
community, huh?
Kumbha's community.
Okay.
Yeah. Wisdom is Meena. Wisdom. So wisdom that doesn't debate. Wisdom that knows. After a certain point, debate, it doesn't matter, right? You look at that and what's going on. Huduk Buddhi, we'll say. That Huduk Buddhi is here. This is the maturity is here. Okay, so this is the Rashi. Correct? Understood? Rashi is understood. So if I kind of randomly ask, you'll tell me? Mithuna, what?
Mithuna is Gemini, right?
Yeah. See, you're converting. No. You should know the Sanskrit.
Communicator.
Communicate, express. Okay, so now we did that. Now we'll go from Rashi to Bhava. So just like Graha to Karakatra, we'll do Rashi to Bhava. And this is where the Purusha Sukta comes again. Okay? So we have to create a Purusha out of this. So we created Kala Purusha for the Grahas, and then we are going to create a Kala Purusha for the Rashis, which will give us the Bhavas. Bhavas are numbers, right? We'll see that. So
So
what
we
do?
have 15 minutes. I mean, like, if we can, it would be a good.
Yeah, we'll look at the fundamental concept and then next class we'll take it, right?
Yeah.
So let's take this. So what I'm doing is that Rashi chart, I have unrolled it into 12 straight linear ones, right? That's what I'm doing here, right? This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is I've created this 12 chart, the 12 houses, just to show something. Okay, now I have to create a Kala Purusha. Okay, so Kala Purusha, what I'm doing is I'm creating Kala Purusha, a stick figure like this. Okay, this is the heart. So,
Okay.
so I've created the Kala Purusha here. So Kala Purusha, and then map the Kala Purusha to the Bhava. Now, Mesha, Rishabha, Mithuna, leave that, right? Just think of the 12 houses. Now 12 houses, now you think of the numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, this one. 12 numbers. Okay? Now I put, I put this, the person, and let's say, that's the Kala Purusha. Okay? So now, the Kala Purusha, his head, this thing, right? So each one is like, his head is the first bhava, his face, which has all the sense organs, that is his second bhava, his hands, his voice, all of those things are in third bhava, his heart is in the fourth bhava, right? And then the fifth is his, the solar plexus and stomach, everything is there in the fifth. Sixth is his digestive intestines and all this stuff. Seventh is genitals and excretory organ and all of those. Of course, then eighth is also the same, genitals and excretory organ. Ninth is thighs. 10th is this one, what do you call that? Knees. 11th is shin, and 12th is feet. Okay, so now we have mapped the 12 rashis, but as bhavas, it could be anyone. I mean, this could be Mesha, it could be Mithuna, but if you start at Mithuna, Kataka, Simha, Kanya, so you have to just go in order. So that becomes your Lagna. So your Lagna is this. So when we say Bhava 1, it means what Rashi is coming up in the eastern horizon when at the time of birth or Prashna or Muhurta, whatever it is, the eastern horizon, what Rashi is rising, that will become the head of the of that Jataka. Okay, so what? So one is identity, correct? Right? One is always so. Like in the last thing you said act, settle, express. Yeah. So like that, make another one. Make it Bhava title, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until 12. Write that 1 to 12. One is identity. One is sun. So it's also sun's number, right? One is identity. It's our head, it's our identity, who we are, everything is there. 2, what is 2?
Senses, so
Speech.
expression.
No. So 2 is consumption.
Consumption.
What we consume, that is 2.
What is 2 representing here in the face?
All the senses of this. Basically mouth. That's where the mouth is. 3 is our, if 2 is until here, 3 is from here to here. So that the hands and voice are there. So that is karmendriya, expression, right? So 3 is the actions, our effort. So this is where, if you go to the karma theory, when I said purushakara, our effort, that is shown by the third hand. Okay? 4th is the heart. 4th is heart. 5th is kind of like our solar plexus. It's our
Nabi.
Nabi. 5th is Nabi.
But what is fourth?
Nabi means what? Nabi is
Core.
what we create. Right? This is where Nabi is, right? So it's our umbilicus. It's our connection. Who we created. This would be your kids, your followers, what you create, creative energy, everything that comes in 5th.
Brahma came from Nabi, that's why it's like.
Okay.
So 4, what did you say about
What is
power?
fourth?
Feel.
4th is heart.
Heart.
And a heart, does it mean feeling, emotion?
Yeah, so exactly like what. See, the natural 4th is what? Kataka Rashi. So Bhava will have this Kataka Rashi feel. Right? Now, Kataka Rashi, so the 4th house could be Tula. So if you're born in Kataka, if you're, let's say, you're born in Kataka, when Kataka is, you're rising, so your Lagna is Kataka, your identity is Kataka. But 1, 2, 3, Kataka, Simha, Kanya, Tula. Your 4th, that means the feel is Tula. That means the feel is more of consensus. It's real, you're not feeling it. Your feel is towards bringing people together. So now, see, remember, I said 12 times 9. Now the Bhava is modifying the Rashi. So there's a Rashi energy there. Bhava tells feeling into consensus. Now you have to interpret that. This feeling and consensus together there. How do you interpret that? Right? So that is the movement, right? Things are moving. Your Mesha can become your 5th house. I think you said that, right? For if you are in Dhanur Rashi, your 5th house is Mesha. So 5th is the house of. See, in the natural zodiac, what is 5th? Simha Rashi, authority. Simha Rashi is where the light is, knowledge, creation. Everything happens in Simha Rashi. Now, if you are born in Dhanur Lagna, then your 5th will fall in Mesha. So that means the creative and all of those things now are in the Mesha. The Mesha is thing what it is to act. So that now holds the portfolio of the 5th. So the house energies should now work with the energy of creating. So these are entrepreneurs. These are, So you have to kind of like look at all of those things together, right? So bhava is one thing, rashi is another. Rashi is what resources are there. Bhava is what is the significance and how it is mapped to that rashi. Okay? So basically, if you look at the natural zodiac, bhava is that, right? When we say fourth is heart, Kataka is natural heart. But now when you're born, fourth could be Tula. Fourth could, see, remember, for Simha Rashi, fourth is where? Vrishchika. Vrishchika has no heart. Vrishchika doesn't feel. So when the fourth falls there, what? These are the people that cannot express emotions. They cannot feel, right? So that is how you have to kind of, feeling is there, but the Rashi has no energy for the feeling. So then you can see that, oh, these guys are, they cannot express it. They don't have the energies because the heart is in the house where it is dry. There's nothing there. That's how you have to kind of, that's now you go to the next level. You've gone to the next layer of that.
The first house is the ascendant of the Lagna.
This is like they have marked one, or they might have marked like this. So that is Lagna. Ascendant Lagna, that is the first house. That is your head. Buddhi. Right? They say Buddhi, Shuddhi, Siddhi, Vriddhi. Like that. Like the four Dhis or the four kendras. And you talked about them. Okay? So this is fifth is your creation. Okay? Sixth. This is very, very important. Very important, sixth one. Sixth one is your digestive. It is also RRR. Roga, Rina, Ripu. The first friction that you will hit is shown by the sixth. Sixth, one is where who you are. Six is those that oppose you, openly oppose you. Sixth is your enemies. Sixth is the diseases. Sixth is Rina. Rina is what you owe. Obligations owe and all. So if you are, what is that?
Loans and
Loans and what you owe. Sixth is also if you are an employee. If you are go 9 to 5, long commute. That is the sixth house. Sixth house is where you are jailed. Sixth house is the samsara in which we live. What does samsara mean? Samsara means 9 to 5 grind. That is the first. The first hit will be from sixth.
Bound.
Binding, yeah. Sixth house is binding. Sixth house is binding. Right? 1 is identity, 2 is consumption, 3 is expression, 4 is feel, 5 is creation, 6th is bondage. 6th is bondage. Yeah. Bondage is like the overall thing, but it's Roga, Rina, Ripu. Your enemies, basically that which opposes you. Yeah? Roga opposes you, it means it will bring you down. Enemies bring you down, they oppose you. And Rina is bondage, right? It's jailed you. So that's 6. This also employee, service sector, everything is in 6th. Where you don't have a say, you have to go, whatever it is. It is raining. Oh, I need to be in the office at 9 o'clock. That is this one. So there is no freedom there in the 6th. 6th has no freedom. 6th is bondage.
What is the third? Roga, Rina, and
Ripu means enemy. RRR, that opposer. Right? 7th is wife, the other. 7th is the other, right? It rules genitals, and so it is our connection with the world, the other wife, and the society that we deal with. In a business, it's a partnership. If you're partnered with somebody, they are also in the 7th house.
And friendships and all of that.
Friendship is not usual. So friendship is a different house. Is the 11th. 7th is that who you are partnered with. It's a hey, my partner. When you say somebody, hey, this is my partner. It could be a spouse. It could be a business partner. It's somebody you partner, right? You're working with somebody. So that somebody. 1 is here. 7 is here. They're complement. Me and my partner, right? The house of consensus is the house of my partner. That's what it is. right? Seventh and then eighth.
Seven is from a Purusha perspective, it's the reproductive.
Reproductive organ. Yeah. Eighth. Now this is beautiful. This is excretory organ. Okay. Now look at the complement. You are eating in second. You are excreting in eighth. So basically, it's your alimentary canal. You can map it through the alimentary. I'm eating. I'm excreting in eighth. This is cleansing. Eighth is the house of cleansing. See, in the Mantra Shastra, there are three main categories of mantras. Okay? Shadakshari mantra, which is 6th house. Ashtakshari mantra, 8th house. Dvadashakshari mantra, 12th house. It is mapped to this only. This is Shadakshari mantra, Krishna Shadakshari mantra. That is mapped to this. Ashtakshara, Narayana Ashtakshara mantra, mapped to 8th. Cleansing. Everything is cleansed. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dvadashakshari mantra, Moksha mantra. That's this. It's all based on this. It's all because of this. Right? So 8 is what? Cleanse. So it is alimentary canal. You can like picture like this. Like that. You eat, consume here, excrete there. That's it. So basically 8 is cleansing. Everything is elimination, cleansing. Papa, where all they call this as Nija dosha, personal failures and faults, without which, if you don't cleanse it, you don't move in sadhana. This will show that what you need to cleanse in life. That's what 8 is. That means what have you accumulated? What is sitting in your tummy that needs to be cleaned? 8 will show that.
Does this show failures?
The Lord of 8th is the Lord of. So, who is the Lord of 8th? The Devata. You know? Who's the Lord there? No, not Shri. No, in the Devata Gana. Ganesha. Ganesha is the one who sits here. This is the house of Vigna. Vigna blockages happen in the 8th. Right? If there is some work to be done. So I don't know if you might not know this, when you do a muhurta for any events, they say you need to have Astama Shuddhi. No graha should be there in the 8th house. Otherwise, that is going to show what blocks that muhurta. So mostly in Rama's Jataka, when there was not, or in that muhurta, there was no Astama Shuddhi. And he wanted that, Vasishtha wanted that. So, but Astama is the house of Vigna, house of blocks. Right? And that's also the house where Ganesha sits. And that's also where Mooladhara Chakra is there. Mooladhara Chakra, that is in the base of the spine. That is here. Ganesha sits where? Where does Ganesha sit in the body? Mooladhara Chakra. Is in Moola.
8
Okay.
is that deep thinking is what you said, right? Like,
So that 8 is Smashana, 8 is death. So this is also a house of death. It's house of Ayu, how long you will live. That it's 8 is going to say that. But 8 is like Smashana. Right? That's all vignas, blockages, everything. This is called as Dusthana. So what supports you, what opposes you. So you saw one opposition, 6. You are seeing second opposition, 8. 6 opposition is direct opposition. 6 you can think of as friction. I want to go there, but what is holding you? 8 is Vigna. What is distracting? What is pulling you a different way? That is all it is. That's where Ganesha sits. Okay? Good? 9th, I said, in the natural zodiac, what is 9th? Dhanur Rashi. Guru Sthana. Guru. Where Dharma lives, Guru lives. All of those things. 9 is also Bhagyasthana. Where our Bhagya. What Bhagya we get. Right? What that we have earned.
there is a thigh region.
Huh?
Thigh region.
But that is only in the medical astrology. But you have to, from 6 you have to complement and see. That's in medical astrology, if the Dhanu Rashi, that means there might be a thigh problem. But in signification, if you want to understand the meaning of it, go to first 6 and then complement everything else.
It's like support.
Which one?
Ninth.
Because if I complement the
Ninth is-
action, third house. then
Third is
action and effort.
is expression. So the ninth is house of order. Ninth is the house of guru. That means it's house of your mentor, the house of people that you learn from, all of that. That is your ninth house. Ninth house is also house of bhagya. So bhagya is ninth house. Bhagyasthana. That means in your horoscope, the ninth is always your friend. Always your friend. Sixth is always your enemy. Eighth is always your blockage. Ninth is the one that you is always your friend. Fifth is always your friend. This is called, this is the trikona. That's 159 trikona. 5 and 9 are your best friends. So this is a game of chess, right? Who are my allies? 5 and 9 are my biggest allies. They're always with me. This help with my knowledge. This help with my bhagya, my fortune, my the guidance and everything I get from 9. So whoever is the lord of the 9th house, he will be your guide. He'll be the guide. So that you need to go. Like for example, in Shani, go do the lawn mowing, do physical work. That's when Shani becomes happy and then starts giving you the guidance. Whichever graha is your 9th lord, do that activity, so that graha will become your mentor. If that something is blocking that guidance from the graha, you need to trigger that to open that up, right? It could be whatever it is, right? So that's
You have to look at the graha in your 9th house, you're saying? 9th from your lagna?
if there's nothing in the 9th house, then it's the lord of the 9th house, the one who owns the 9th house. We have not talked about ownership, but we'll talk it next class. But whatever is connected to the 9th will be your mentor, your guru, your guide. You need to trigger that because that is your friend. In any jataka, 9th your biggest friend, right? And in the natural horoscope, guru is the 9th lord. Dhanu Rashi rules the 9th lord, so he's your biggest friend. The warrior is the biggest friend. The judge is your biggest friend because they guide you. Order, dharma. What is dharma? They guide you. 10th is my karma. Right? The natural 10th was Makar Rashi, right? It's like our karma. What karma we bring, what karma is being expressed now. See, 3rd is the effort, right? 10th is what we do. You can effortlessly do things. But let's say if in the 3rd, there is a difficult graha there. That means you have to exert a lot of effort to achieve something. If Guru is in the 3rd, then you're not interested to act and do something, right? So you need, if Mars is there, that is, this energy is Mars. If Mars is in the 3rd, you have all the energy to fight. So then the question is, where do you want your Dushta Grahas to be in these kinds of houses? You want the fighter to be in the house of fighting, not in the heart. If Mars is there in the heart, was what? Love is gone. It's all fighting. There's no love. But if the Mars is in the 3rd, fantastic. That means he has given you the energy to fight, to express, to work, to effort. That is the Shani here gives you the energy to do. Right? That this all the 3rd, the worst grahas should be in the 3rd or the 6th, like that. Not in the 8th. 8th is sensitive. So, right, 10th is karma. Karma is what we will do. It's not just profession. It's not profession. It's like sum total of everything that we do. Like if you have, let's say, just simple, Guru in the 10th house. That means your life at the end of it will be defined by all the dharma karyas you have done in life. Guru you have in the 10th house, your life will be defined as the one where your work will be dharma karyas. That is jnana karya, dharma karya. That will be the Guru in the 10th house. So what kind of thing will be there here? So that is the 10th house, right? 11th is called as Labhasthana, Aya, Labhasthana. So it is a little, it's good in a fortunate way in terms of wealth. It's also bad. It's also a bad house. So your 11th Lord is not your friend. But his 11th Lord is the one that gives you abundance because a lavasthana. All the lava is in the 11th. So 11th is what? 11th. See, remember, 11th is opposed to which one? 5th. 11th is opposite of 5th. Right? So 11th is Kumbha. 5th is Simha. So now look at the numbers, right? 5th is those that follow us. 11th is those that we follow. The way the thing is, right? 5th is who follow us. That means the kids. If you are a guru, your followers, those who follow you, right? Those who seek your guidance, those who follow you. That's a 5th. The things that you create in life, the things that you start. That's all 5th. 11th is a complement of that. 11th is what? Complemented. Say, who I follow, who support me. So this is, somebody said friends. Friends is 11th house. Who is my support network? Who are my supporters? Who will stand by me? You can see with 11. Right? Again, 11th is also Labha. So when the Dhana Adhipati you sit there, it's Labha. There's Labha. But then there's also, in the Jaimini, so I don't know if I mentioned that, there are two main systems in Jyotisha, in Hora. One is the Parashara, which is what we are doing. Parashara system is this one. Jaimini is another system. So Jaimini Sutras are there. In the Jaimini Sutra it says, Tanotana Dandahara. It says, there's a sutra called Tanotana Dandahara. That's what exactly is Tanotana? So there is the origin of algebra came from a system called Katapayadi. That means a letter in the alphabet represents a number. So that represents a number with, like this X and Y and all of those things. That is directly from Katapayadi. So Katapayadi is Katapaya. It says these are all one. So all these swaras are 0. All of these are 0. Okay. Then Ka is 1. So then Ka, Kha, 2, Ga, 3, Gha, Nya, Cha, Cha, Ja, Ja, Na, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Right? There are 10 aksharas there. So it starts, Ka is 1, then Nya is 0 again. Ka, Kha, Ga, Ga, Nya, Cha, Cha, Ja, Ja, Nya. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same, Ta, Ka, Ta, Ta again. Tavarga is 1, Ta is 1. Ta, Tha, Da, Da, Na, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta, Tha, Da, Da, Na, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Pa, Pa, Pha, Ba, Bha, Ma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Yavarga, Yara, Lava, Shasha, Saha. Right? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is how they encoded it. Okay. So now Mahabharata, the core of the Mahabharata is called Jaya. You know that, right? Jaya. What is Ja? Count. Ka. Ja. Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Nya, Cha, Cha, Ja. 8.
8. Oh.
So Ja is 8. And Ya, Jaya is what? Ya is 1, right? Katapa, Ya, Yadi. 1. In Samskrita, when you say numbers, how do you say that? Ekadasha, Dwadasha. That means units place comes first. Tens place comes second. Hundreds place comes third, right? When you say that, that means this is the units place, this is the tens place. 18. Jaya means 18. So the name of is 18. So all of Mahabharata is 18. If you look at it, all of Mahabharata is 18. Yeah, everything is 18. So that is 18. And so what was I talking about something? Huh? Tano Tana Danda, right? So now Tana, what is Tana? Katapa Yade. Ta is 1, Tata Dada Na, Ta is 6. Na is 0, right? Tata Dada Na, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
Oh.
Tano Tana, again another Tana. Tano Tana, 6, 0. Danda Hara. That means this one is not 6. 6, 0 is 6 is units place, 0 is tens place. So 0, 6. So 6. And this is also 6. 6 and 6 from 6. Danda, 6 is Danda, to 11 is Hara. So 6 from 6 is what? 11th house. 6th from 6th is 11th house, right? 11th house.
Okay.
So 6th is, see how the relationships work like a genius in this. 6th is those who are our enemies. 6 from 6 who are our supporters. Opposition of that, right? 6 opposes. 6 from 6 opposes the 6. But this is all fine. Jaimini says 6th is Danda. 6th is where you get the Danda. You get hit in 6. 11th is where Hara will take you. Shiva lives in the 11th. Harana means what? What you lose is seen in 6. Even though it's a Labhasthana, in terms of material world, 11th is wealth you get and all the fame and everything, the support system and all of that. But ultimately, where is Shiva going to pull you from? The 11th house. So Jaimini beautifully says, Tano Tana Danda Hara. It says, Tana is 6. 6 is where stick will happen to you. 11 is where you will lose. But it's not the wealth. You'll get the wealth there, but you're going to lose the most important things in life in 11. You might have billions of dollars, but you've lost somebody. That Hara. Whose Hara means what? Taking away. That whatever is taken away, that is 11. Any questions?
Means house of death also is that?
House of loss. But not in a material sense. So actual material loss is 12.
But 11th in a normal Rashi is community, right? Kumbha.
Support system. Support network. Kumbha is there. But Kumbha is where Rahu's house also. Shani owns it. Rahu co-owns it. See, Vrishchika, Mars owns it. Ketu co-owns it. So it's a Ketu's house. See, Ketu is a dead body, right? Rahu is just the head. Ketu is the body. The dead body is sitting in Vrishchika. The head is sitting in Kumbha. Right? So again, this is once you have an intuitive feel of the relationship, this looks like genius. The way it is and how it expresses. Initially, you'll have trouble, but you have to crunch through this. And then once you start seeing the relationship, it's a genius the way it's constructed and all this is. You can derive things. Oh, this is this, right? Second from second. Oh, third from third. You can derive all of those things. So Jaimini gives 6th from 6th. He says 6th is where you get the stick, the punishments and all of those things. Shatru punishment, Ripu, Runa, Roga. They're all sticks. Danda. That is in the 6th. Harana is in the 11th. But 6th from 6th is enemy of enemy is my friend. 11th is my friend. It's my supporters. They're the ones that stand by me. It's my labha. Everything is very good materially. But there is an element of loss because Shiva as Hara sits in 11th house. Right? So eventually, he's sitting there. Suddenly he wakes up and takes away. Shiva takes away. So Shiva sits in your 11th house as Hara. Right? So Jaimini said beautifully. So this is how sutras are built. Tano Tana Danda Hara. What is Tana? What is it? They have encoded numbers in those sutras. What number to what number? 6 and 6 from 6. Danda Hara. So without commentaries and without, there is no way to get it. There is no way to understand it. There is no way to understand it. Right? So we should be very thankful and grateful for all the people that have, they have interpreted that and it's still there. If it was gone, there's no way to derive this back. There's nothing. But Jaimini system, so the way I do it, I bring both the levels. There's a Jaimini and Parashari. So what Jaimini does is Jaimini gives you the Jiva level thing. For example, in this life you might have a certain desire. So that is seen from your Lagna chart. But in the Jaimini chart, what it tells is what desire has the Jiva come with. So until that desire is fulfilled, that Jiva will be roaming. It will be happening, right? It will be one desire. It could be expressed as one desire in this life, another desire, like main desire, when we have multiple desires. But one main desire, but what is the soul in quest for? It is chasing. But really, ultimately, what does the Jiva want? That you can see in Jaimini. Jaimini will tell you what the Atma wants. So Jaimini does the Atma level of Jyotisha. Parashari is like the outside, how the world works, the outside the union. Right? So that is 11. 11 is a good house, but also bad in the sense that it is where you actually lose something. And then 12th is
friendly. It is friendly from a Labha perspective.
But for your Lagna, 11th is not friendly. Like for example, let's say you are born in Mesha Lagna. Okay, 11th is Shani. Okay, Mesha is ruled by Mars. Shani rules Kumbha. They are enemies. So then next time when we do because we have to do friend, enemy, neutrals for each of the grahas. Like what does sun see as friend? What does sun see as enemy? So one sutra is whatever is 5th from you is always your friend. 5th and 9th from you, always friends. What is 3, 6, 11 from you, they are your enemies. Okay? Where there is like multiple houses, like each of the grahas, sometimes some of the grahas have 2 houses. So one might be a 6th house, the other might be a 9th house. So now is a good and bad signification is there. Like for example, Kataka Rashi, 6th is Dhanur Rashi, owned by Guru. 9th is Meena Rashi, owned by Guru. So Meena is, the Guru owns the 6th Danda and also 12th Moksha. So as I'm in 9th Dharma. So Danda and Dharma both houses. So that means, is he a friend? He is a very good friend, but he also has punishing element also within him. So you have to take, he has a dual role. So there are all these grahas that will have 2 roles. Sometimes both of them. So if a graha has 2 good roles, he is called as Yogakaraka graha. That means he will be with you all the time. So identify that and hold on to him. So there's but always 9th is very good. 9th is one. If you want to identify a good thing, the one that rules the 9th, and then next is one that rules the 5th. And who will hit you? 6th, 11th, and 3rd. Of course, 3rd is there. Which is also what Krishna says. 12th, right? Let's finish this one before we end. So what is 12th? 12th is Vyaya Moksha, right? It's where everything ends. So it is the loss, it is loss of self. So it is also what? 12th is a house of sleep. See, that means your loss of self in sleep. When you sleep, when you are awake, you have loss of, you have self, sense of self. When you are sleeping, where is the self? So 12th is where sense of self is gone. And I made a podcast a couple of months ago, right? And how Joyothishya, like why do we fall at somebody's feet? Why do we fall at somebody's feet?
You seek moksha.
That's all fine. Joyothishya will tell you exactly why. See, 1 is identity. 12 is where your identity dissolves. So when our feet is where the identity dissolves. Right? 2 ways it can happen. If sun is in the 12th house, there's no ahankara.
Correct.
Or there is a loss of respect. Right? So that means when we fall at somebody's feet, what happens? I am saying my ahankara is gone, I'm falling at your feet. It's ahankara nirmulama. Feet is where ahankara goes away. Sun in the 12th, it's called as the maranasthana of sun. That means He's no longer the king. He's lost his ahankara. There's no ahankara in that. Right? So that is why feet, but feet is also disrespect. If somebody kicks somebody, that means what? He is disrespecting the self of the other, the ahankara of the other. So two ways. It's a respect. If you fall at somebody's feet, you are dissolving your ego and falling at surrendering. See, 12th is surrender, right? It's an ocean. There's nothing left. Everything is surrender. Everything is surrender here. All the rivers are coming and merging in the ocean here.
Ocean.
So surrender. So you're surrendering to somebody, which means what? To surrender, what do you need? Your ego has to go. Ego, go. That is 12th house. Right? So 12th house is in the Kala Purusha is what? The feet. You fall at somebody's feet, your son, who is your ahankara, is dissolved. But you kick somebody, that means you are disrespecting the son of the other person. Right? So that means the head is son and the feet is the loss of son. So that means when you bring these two together, it's either disrespect or a blessing. Two things. So like this, you can take this like slice and dice it and understand all the things everybody does and how beautifully you can pull the meaning out of all of this. Right? This is the very foundation. 9 grahas, 11 rashis, 12 rashis, 12 bhavas. That's it. So from now on, then you use it. Who's the Adhipati? Because Rashi by themselves or Bhava by themselves cannot do anything, right? So that means you need a Lord of the house to give and take and and to enlighten and make happy or suffer. So you need a graha for that. So next time what we do, we will see how grahas are assigned to each of the rashis.
Correct.
And then from there, and once we get that basic thing, then we can look at what happens when sun is in Mesha, what happens when is Meena. So I said when he's in Meena or in the 12th house, Ahankara is gone. Then you can look at your horoscope and say, oh, where's my sun? And then you can see that. So basically we're going to look at that because after that is, you have to master that for that. But this is enough for you. Yuti is, graha with graha in different bhavas, graha in a different rashi. So once you know these basics, everything else is combining those two and it becomes art from then on.
What's the bhava for 10th house you said?
Karma. See, the natural 10th is
11th one?
labha.
Labha.
Labha. Yeah, labhasthana. So a lot. See, again, third is, see, think of this. Your lagna. Lagna means you. 3 from you is my voice and my hands, right? 3.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
This is my identity, my head, my identity, my consumption, my expression, right? This is this word.
Action.
What I exert comes from the third. Go back 3. 1, 12, 11. You're going back 3. Plus 3 minus 3. So you go minus 3. What happens? What I get without effort, labha. You look at the beauty of the connections, right? 3 is what I do. 11 is I don't need to do anything, effortless. What comes to me, effortless, which is aya, which is this one. Same way, right? 4 is emotion, 10 is emotionlessness. 4 is your house. This lot, it's very cozy. 10th is your workplace. Nothing doing, right? It's a grind, like that. So, home and workplace. Home and private and public, right? 4th is private. What is private is 4th. What is 10th is what the world, the 10th is where the world is. Who you are in the world will be shown in the 10th house. Right? Isn't it interesting? Yeah. So again, see, 2 is what we consume. 12 is what consumes us. Dissolution. Right? Lagna is destroyed. This is our identity is destroyed in 12. But 12 is minus 2 of 1. 12, you have 1 plus 1 to 1 minus 1. What I consume, it's like Rishabha Rashi. What I consume is in Rishabha. Food is in Rishabha. In Meena, what dissolves? What consumes us? The ocean consumes us. Ahankara is gone. I am gone. There's no I. Which is deep sleep, which is loss of honor. Look at these are all the same. I is not there. In deep sleep, there's no I. When you lose honor, the I is gone, right? Your name is gone. Like that. All of those things are there. Right? So
similarly, fifth is create.
Fifth is who follows us. Then next, fifth from the opposite side, who we follow.
Oh,
Guru.
Guru.
Right?
Dharma.
No.
No.
Dharmasthana.
Order, yeah.
Dhanurashi, right? Yeah. So fifth is what we learn. Ninth is what we gain from, there are certain knowledge that, there's no guru for that. So it's self-taught, right? Self-taught is fifth house. Taught by a guru is the ninth house. But it's not in the Rashi, it is in the Navamsha. But when we come to the Navamsha, I can tell you that. But see, Navamsha is very important because in your case, if you have like a 4-hour, 5-hour window, I want to reduce it to 15-minute window. The first thing I will do is go to your Navamsha. What is your natural tendency? Right? For example, if you have Guru then you are naturally born spiritual. Right? So and then the fifth from that will tell you what you will learn yourself in life. And the ninth will tell you what a Guru will teach you in life. Those are this. Like for example, in Navamsha, you have everything. In the Lagna of the Navamsha, there's nothing in the fifth, there's nothing in the ninth. That means you're born with talents, but you've not learned anything or nobody has taught you anything. You're very talented. You're born with a lot of talent, you're naturally talented. Nobody taught you that. And you're not extending that by learning yourself. So those things.
What's Navamsha is that? Current.
No, Navamsha is the ninth part of we'll come to that. It's a derived chart. It's called a derived chart. Okay? So anything until now? So we've done Rashis, which will tell you what is available, resources. Bhava is the significance of those resources. And then Graha and Karakatva. So these are fundamental. Once you know that, it's all just the application of those, into that. Then we'll, later on we have to do timeline when the significance actually comes. So it might be that in your 40th year, the 6th house awakens. That means until then everything was fine, but then at the 40th year, resistance hits you. Right? So it is not from birth. You have the 6th, but everything, all the good guys were ruling you. They were giving their fruits. But in the 40th year, this guy said, oh, now the next 19 years I'm going to rule. Shani, let's say you got Shani Dasha, and Shani is not good. Then the next 19 years, he will bring you bondage, roga, ripu, all these things. Bondage means not real bondage, but basically you're tied. Something that ties you, whatever it is. Right? If you're in the UAE, then they'll take away your passport, so you can know where to go anywhere. Right? Like that. So this is any questions before we close?
On the two charts, you were saying that one is a Rashi chart, this is what you're born with.
Yes.
And the Navamsham, the other chart,
Yes.
is what you are.
No, it's 1/9 of the chart. So it's like if you take this and you divide it into 9 parts like this. This one part, that is Navamsha. So they map these 9 parts into the 12 Rashis. I mean, in the nine Rashis. That is the Navamsha. So they say, so if this is Mesha Navamsha of the Mesha Rashi is also in the first house. Right? Let's say your Lagna falls in the third 9th part of your Mesha Rashi. So that means Mesha, Vrishabha, Mithuna. So your Mesha Lagna and third part of the Navamsha, Mithuna, Navamsha Lagna.
Here, this is one.
So it's if I say this, you'll not understand it. So we'll have to actually kind of methodically look at that.
So the Navamsha is a derived chart
Ah,
based on
This
your
is the-
starting Lagna and your Rasi chart.
yeah, it's all derived charts. Everything from now on is derived. Yeah, this is the base. This is what is. Then from there they derive everything. It's all derived charts. Derived chart is nothing but going deep into that. There's a larger signification. Then you go down and down and down. Okay, well, how is his family life? How is his work life? How is his marriage? Marriage is denied. That chart. Navamsha is marriage. A lot of marriage is seen from Navamsha. How is the married life? It's a dharma. So all of those things are seen. So that's, and Navamsha is also where what you come with. So that's what you use, like in case where the time is not known, like what he is, reverse engineer to what is the right, the time for what he is already. It's like that. So you go back from what he is to what time it needs to be. So that's how you correct. So Navamsha is 15-20 minutes, the window, and then you go down to 15 minutes to 7-8 minutes. Then the biggest is 30 seconds. So you can go all the way to the 30 seconds chart, and you can resolve it to 30 seconds of birth. But you have to kind of do it from 15 minutes or from Lagna itself, right? I was born in this means if you use 2 Lagnas, that means I have 2 Lagnas, and then within that 9999, so there's a lot of things. Okay? Okay, let's finish with prayer. Om Vasudevasutam Devam Kamsachanora Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Mande Jagadgurum